Okay. Good morning, everybody. Camera's working pretty good. I might uploaded some videos up for you guys to see. And some of you, my subscribers, they have my phone number. I text a few of y'all and say Happy Mother's Day to you guys. Randomly, say notes and little inspirations. Back to work. Anyhow, I got a little ribs in the refrigerator left over from yesterday, Mother's Day, at Shepherd's, a place chosen by my mother. So wherever my mother wants to go, that's just where she has to go. So anyhow, I'll wait for y'all come in the room, come in the room, come in the room. I know it's early. Well, almost 7 o'clock in the morning. I get here at 6. Anyway, I got my head in rollers, y'all. I got my head in rollers. I'm at work. Can you believe that? Oh, I'm not expecting a ton of people here, right? Or my head would be like this. This garage is closing down. Good morning. Hey, you guys come in the room. Stormy pants. Hey, it's ashy. It's ashy. Good morning. Wait for y'all come in the room. Click like. You're welcome to share any of my videos. You're welcome to give and super gifts. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Read my description about me, my website, everything. So this baby lotion on my elbows and stuff. Good morning. All right. Hello, Sean. Good morning. Good morning, Adam. I'm at work. I was putting some baby lotion on my hands. Everybody had a nice Mother's Day weekend for yourself or for your mom or your godmom or your grandmom. I hope you guys had a nice Mother's Day weekend. I did. I'm a great grandmother, actually. And yeah, I'm a great grandma. I'm age 63. I live in Wilmington, Delaware. I'm at work right now. I have 21 grandkids and two great grandbaby girls. Now back to back to work, back to work, back to work. So anyhow, you youngins on here, I'm great grandpa daughter. So y'all be good. I don't know these names. My crew that usually come on here, I'm sure they're getting ready for work or still recovering from Mother's Day weekend. Might be still in the bed. But anywho, let me get started on what I have to do since I'm at work. Now, I had a good Mother's Day weekend. For those who do want to know what I did for the weekend, all you got to do is click on my shorts. I had a regular video, and I think I did a lot of shorts over the weekend. I might have did more than one video, and maybe about 6 or 7. Anyway, I got my granddaughter to do one application of L'Oreal. That's what I did. One application that is put in my head to go through the transition kind of like going on. This is the first application that I put in my head, and this is what I use. So I need another application, but for now, that's okay. And when I rolled my hair up last night, well, night before, I used Curl Enhances Smoothie. Curl Enhances Smoothie by Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Curl Enhances Smoothie with silk protein and some kind of okay. Yeah, I'll show y'all what I put in my head. I got some new products that I put in my head last night. This is a new product. For me, it's new. Scalp friendly. Got to be glued for protective styles. 2-in-1, smooth and hold mousse. 96-hour frizz control. Wow. This is what I bought. And I put some of that in my head last night before I rolled it up. So that's a new product. Okay. And this is what's in my hair, for those of you that didn't get to see this. This is the first application. Alright. And my new eye makeup that I used yesterday is Wet n Wild. It's by Wet n Wild. And this was pretty good. I like Wet n Wild product. It must be pretty reasonable. Okay. I bought these 2 Wet n Wild sticks over the weekend too, from Walgreens. 2 Wet n Wilds. Somebody asked me what type of makeup did I wear yesterday. These are Wet n Wild. Okay. Of course, any type of eyelash stuff. And somebody asked me what type of foundation, and I used Milani 2-in-1 foundation concealer, number 14, golden caramel. And I already had this. Maybe I'll get some more, but this is what I used. Okay, and I bought some new Maybelline Superstay lipstick that I used yesterday. And this is number 40. And this is the Maybelline Superstay lipstick, which y'all know they mostly use Maybelline anyway. And I did buy some hair clippings for my hair, but I didn't really get around to using these little hair clippings are cute. If you need hair accessories. If you need any hair accessories. Yeah, I got these earrings in my ears, but I got another earrings. And I got some earrings too, but I didn't even know I had. Or we y'all's Mother's Day weekend. Hopefully y'all had a nice Mother's Day weekend. Okay, I have some more new earrings. These are some new earrings that I bought. I didn't get around to wearing. But I don't know. I might keep what I got in my ears. But yeah, y'all, good Mother's Day weekend. Stick with gum. Alright. I'm gonna take this off because I have my head and some rollers. I did buy some new rollers at Walgreens. I bought some new rollers. And they were different sponge rollers. And let me take these out. Y'all remember these from back in the day? Any old school people in here that remember? I thought you got to. No, I didn't. Not at that second you left, but I did tell him because he went over there. I ain't tell him that second that you told me. But I told him, because he went over there. Oh, that's when you went over there?
Yeah, I had to go back because I was there Thursday.
Oh, this is for today, 6 a.m. Yeah. You got recorded. You've been recorded. Yeah, that's your login thing.
Today was, this now I'm gonna add
Yeah, I saw these at Walgreens Saturday, but they got all the different what lifts on them. And I hadn't seen them in a long time. It was the only one they had. And they had different colors. These are the smallest ones. There's a couple in here that are a little bigger, but I need big ones. I said, okay. I did my first application of the hair color. This one, but I have to do 2 applications. But I'm gonna try to wait a couple weeks.
It's not a bleacher.
Yeah, lightening stuff do have bleach product. Lightening, it's a booster. This is the first one, but I'll wait a couple of weeks, and then I'll put the second one in, and then I'll stop. And then that'll go for the whole summer. But I stopped at this, first application to give it time to get, conditioning pretty good. So I'm going a second one.
On the end, in between, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, this is the one that's in here. But when you trying to go later, it don't go all the way at first. Like I said, twice. Now, some parts took real good, and so, but some people, when I went to church yesterday, liked that it was two colors.
Even the any color.
But I put, when I was at the government center, they wanted they liked this or the wigs, the blonde ones the most. But I started doing that when I was 15 years old, bleaching my hair when I was 15. Of course, my mom didn't want me to, but I didn't ever want my hair black. I sure was. Got my ears pierced for the first time when I was I 12 or 13. I got my ears pierced. I went to these people's houses in the backyard where they stuck a needle in your ear back then. Put some ice on it and numbed it. Yep, and it had this. They thread this needle.
My aunt got my second one. My first one I got when I was born. I went to the hospital. My mom said.
Well, they did it good, but it didn't hurt, so they must have known it real good. And they stuck that needle and threaded my ears. My mom didn't know I was in the backyard getting it done from somebody. And then they put these little straws they burned from the broom. That was so long ago. Ain't nobody doing all that stuff now, but that's how I got it done.
They had a little black thing, so my aunt had one of the straws.
Yep, that's just how they did it. And them straws stayed in there for a while too.
The medicine that they got me on now, they got me nauseated. That's why I got off the mall with me.
Had a good weekend. I was over at my daughter's house Saturday. I ordered them all some pizza back, spinach with cabbage. Wings for them. Yeah, that's some fish thing.
I was saying my birthday.
Oh my God. I worked at this Italian restaurant and had to make any pasta salad. Woo! I was only about 19 or 20 when I worked at a restaurant where they had them.
I got a sick week now. So long. Mr. Manager, is you okay? I started sweating next thing you know. I'm sweating when I'm around here.
Oh, yeah.
That's well, they're gonna give me the shock treatment first.
Oh, yeah. My mom wanted to go to church. We went to church. Yeah, my mom wanted to go to Cheddar's. And I convinced my daughter to get all her kids ready and her so I can come pick them up because I still got that rental. No, I ain't taking them to church. I took them to church. I pay for everybody.
My granddaughter paid for my car to get lodged, but they saw me pay those on my way to church. I stopped to get some flowers. My grandmother said, Mama, they take cash out? I'm paying for it. I said, no, you don't have to. They know church. You can and then the bird stuff when they were like they said no.
Well, we was buying wigs, but then I thought, let's go to the right, and I work on my head. I was gonna cut it down 2 inches and just start all over. But I had to, but she said, told me, get some rollers, but she said rods. Well, I was in Walgreens, I ain't seen no rods, but I seen them sponge rollers, and those are the only rollers I've seen. I said, well, I don't see nothing but sponge rollers. I do know how they work, cause I used to use them. I ain't seen no rods. She told me get some type of mousse, even though I ain't used it yesterday. Just, hmm, but, cause they don't work, they don't work. You see, this is the mousse she told me to get. She said, you'll see it cause it's black mousse. I said, what is black mousse? My grandmother said, you gonna see it when you go in there, it's black mousse. And get that black mousse, she said, it's gonna work. And I never knew before I went there they had that. You know, I mean, back in the day, they ain't had none of this. Got to be glued. I'm like, what? It said 96-hour birth control. So, and then she told me, get this. She said, curl enhancing smoothie. So I got this. She said, put a little bit of this when you brush it and roll it with this on here. So I did this. Curl enhancing smoothie. All this stuff was in Walgreens. I didn't go nowhere. Hey. And then I got this. Well, I used two different ones on my eyes for Sunday. But these wet off the cheapest one, they only like $4.99 for a while. Yeah, wet off. And then I got the six, they only $3.99 wet off. Their stuff was the cheapest. They had this stuff out forever. Right. I think they should have gave them to them nighttime too, but we never did it. They gave them to you for daytime? But this makes it time for the next one. Oh, Lord.
You want to take my number down? If you need anything. So, 302, I could work on it. I had it.
And I'm okay with your storefront?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you might just have to stop in one more time, so then.
That's fine, you can just keep that like that.
Okay.
Mhm. I had to pick this with my fingers, for those of you that can see me. I'm at work, so if you see me talking to people and doing stuff, then you'll know that I'm at my job, but this is just the way it is. When I went to church, it was nice, we were just talking about mothers, so we got to making that to say stuff. Happy Mother's Day, what we talked about our mothers, our grandmothers, the ones that's going on. It was just nice.
mom was there, so I got to say stuff about my mom. Yeah, I just picked this with my family. I had a nice time yesterday, y'all, at the Playhouse in Wilmington, Delaware. The Playhouse is in the Hotel DuPont building, 11 from Market Street in Wilmington, Delaware. And we went to see Samora Hines, the comedian Samora. You know, she's real funny. It was really good. Of course, it was a couple of people up there before her, but it was really nice for Mother's Day. And most people in the audience were age 40 and up. Wasn't no thing for no bunch of young folks. And I don't even know if young people know who Samora is. Let me see. So I can see how this comes along. Okay, I have to have a mirror so I can see. Gotta look at this mirror so I can pick this apart better. Alright. Pick this apart better. So I don't just look like I just took the rollers out. So I gotta look in this mirror. I'm looking at a cell phone. I can't see it as good as if I do it this way. So I do need one more application of this line color, but I'm not gonna do it for another few more weeks. Then I'll put another application of line here. And just letting this condition do before I use another application. It'll just be more blonde, I suppose. Even though my sister and I'm like this mixture of auburn and blonde. Check this out. Use the hairstyles where you don't need a comb or brush, you just use your fingers. You know, when you've got wet sets, you roll it up and just start picking it with your fingers. And this is what I'm doing to get it just right. Yeah, it's starting to hit. You gotta take your time and pick it with your fingers so you don't see a whole bunch of parts. Alright. Yeah, I want it short. I want it short anyway. In the summertime, this is how I like it. And then I'll just pat it down.
Wouldn't it be like a short curly afro like after picking up my fingers? Alright. Okay. Hi Leo and Justin. Okay, it's not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. I have to pat the back because I want the back to not be too much longer than the rest of it. So I have to pat it down, make it look shorter. All right. Not too bad. I don't have any oil products or anything in my head right now, so it's just going through the little transitions. But before the week's out, my hair will be pretty much like I want it. So right now, I'm just testing out the color. That's why I put too much anything in it. Right. When it start getting hot, it's just May now, and my head sweats, the curl look is just better. It's better when your hair sweats. It gets towards summertime. I don't want none of those, you know, how people iron, flat iron. Oh, that wouldn't work in my head for 2 hours. Flat ironing does not work in my head. I don't have that type of hair. It'll frizz back up in a couple hours. So I've been using my own natural hair for the last 20 years. My own natural hair. And y'all know that know me. I always wear wigs in the car. So what I'm trying to do is work on my own hair and come up with stuff to do with my own hair. So, because it's hot and it's gonna be sweaty and this type of hair, you gotta work with that. And I'll be 64 next month. And you see how it's gonna take a little bit more time, but to work with this hair to train it. You know what I mean? I gotta train my hair. It's gonna take a little while, but it'll get trained. So y'all can see my own hair more instead of a lot of wigs. When it's hot, them wigs, you know what I mean? When it's getting hot, them wigs ain't legit. So I'm trying to train this hair. So y'all bear with me. I'll be age 64 next month, June. 64. You look at the link in the description, I have 21 grandkids. And
two great grandbaby girls. License evangelist, I have a website, I'm an inspirational writer. And you'll see my book. I'm the author of a book in the link in the description called Laughter in the Rain by Donna L. Hall. Y'all want to check me out. And if you like a positive person, I'm an evangelist. I have a license. If y'all looking for somebody positive, role model, great grandma. So I'm not no youngin'. I got 21 grandchildren, 2 great grandbaby girls. And we took our mother out. My mother's 82. We took our mom out yesterday for Mother's Day after church, and I took my grandkids and my daughter out, and we had a nice time. So they was trying to do the first application of the hair. So after maybe another couple of weeks, I'll put the second application out, which you can see transition more to blonde, but you gotta do it more than one application. This is the first application. Furia, F-E-R-I-A. So right now it's just in that treatment mode where you gotta condition it, not do a whole lot of stuff to keep from breakage when you transition. That's why I wanted to look shorter on purpose. Actually, I was gonna get it cut to 2 inches, but my granddaughter wouldn't cut it. I was gonna cut it down a couple inches. So anyway, I had a nice Mother's Day. And this is Milani. Somebody asked me, Milani 2-in-1 Concealer. This is number 14 for my type of skin. Milani. Almost done. Looking in this mirror. I got these uniform on, y'all. Back to work uniform. Gray shirt and pants. Gotta go to laundromat today and wash clothes. But yeah, I will be
age 64 next month. Those of you who would like to send your love, my P.O. Box is 9547, Wilmington, Delaware, Wilmington, Delaware, DELAWARA, zip code 19809. My name is Donna Hall. I gotta go to the post office today because somebody sent me a Mother's Day present at the post office, and I have to go there to get my present. I didn't have time to get it, so I have to go to the post office to get a Mother's Day present somebody sent me. All right, so this is the line. And this one is Wet n Wild that I bought over the weekend. I love Wet n Wild. And it's very, very reasonable. Like $4.99. And I put a little lavenderish color. Well, actually, me and hubby wore like purple and lavender yesterday. Purple. But this is a color I like anyway. Put on whatever color you want. I'm not making it to match my work clothes because I wear gray every day. I don't want no gray makeup on every day. Gray and blue. So you won't see my makeup matching my clothes and stuff like that. That's only when I'm wearing my own clothes if I choose to do that. Alright. And then I have a little sparkly color that I put over top yesterday. Somebody wants to know, what is that color? What color did you use? It's like a sparkly color over top of this. Yep. It's a sparkly color I put over top. Sparkles, sparkles, sparkles. Everyone has sparkles. Blue Fox. Greetings from Kentucky. I'm new here. Good morning, blessings. Good morning, Blue Fox. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is great grandmom Donna. I'll be age 64 June the 8th. I have 21 grandchildren and 2 great grandbaby girls. I'm very positive. You click on the link in the description. Very positive, licensed evangelist. I have 21 grandkids and 2 great grandbaby girls. I'm an author. My book is on the link in the description. Inspirational book called Laughter in the Rain by Donnell Hall. That will be me. My website is on the link, lifeofmissdonna.com. I share my testimony and share my trials and tests and tribulations and things I've been through to help a lot of you. You don't have to go down that path that I went down. This is Wet n Wild. Makeup is pretty reasonable. Wet n Wild. Get this stuff real ready. I'm looking in this mirror too so I can see what I'm doing. And I don't know makeup artists. Great grandmoms just do what great grandmoms do. You know? Nice to meet you too. And I'm looking for some new subscribers and people people that just love positivity. And I love to laugh, so I love comedy. I went to the Playhouse. I'll be taking to the Playhouse yesterday for Mother's Day to watch comedy show. And it was really nice. Laughter is medicine for me, honey. I need medicine for all of this room. Child, I need me some laughter in my life. It's a good dose of medicine. It's my medication. Oh, no drugs, just give me some laughter. Get her above some laughter pill. And I will be just fine. Let's see. The bottom part is a different color. I don't know if that's going to show up good. It might. Yeah, I'm trying to blend stuff in with this hair color. I'm trying to transition to blonde without cutting all my hair off or wearing wigs every day. And get my hair, get some oxygen in it. I know this needs the Lord and some laughter, and I will be just fine. But yeah, this under here is a lighter color. But it sort of is to bring out the hair. That's why one is darker and underneath is lighter. I'm experimenting. Old school makeup, no brushes and no contour, none of that. The great grandma way. Back in the day, great grandmoms did it differently. We didn't, we didn't use all that makeup. We just didn't use all that. I think I'm gonna change my hair today. We didn't use all that makeup back in the day, and I found that when I used to use more makeup, I would get a lot of bumps and pimples on my skin because it's clogging your pores. Sometimes it's good. Yeah, this earring is a little more the color I want. I'm at work, so we can't have room for gigantic earrings. Just gotta wear gray and blue every day for your uniform. And I do not like gray and blue every day, but I'm supposed to retire at the end of this year anyway. So, I do want to try to find some little, like a little lightly rouge or something put there lightly. And now this is, I like the matte super stay. Now this color just blends in good with what I put up on my eyeballs. Now when we went to the show, we matched, but these colors matched. Yeah, when I put eyelashes on, I can't keep them on. They come right back off because I don't know how to wear eyelashes. See, you now do something I don't know how to do. I don't know nothing about eyelashes. Now, when I was younger, I used to have my own long eyelashes, and I bat them, look like spiders. Used to have long eyelashes, honey, I don't know where they went. Damn, when this menopause came, when menopause came to visit, child, menopause did a trick on my eyelashes. They go, boy, menopause
thinned out my hair. I used to have real long hair. Lord, a menopause. Don't be trying to pull my hair, menopause. You done pulled it on my hair and my hair getting thinner and finer and oh Lord. So that's why I always wear wigs to try to cover this stuff up. I don't want to show nobody this hair. You know what I mean? It's thinner at the top. So it's in some type of transition, my hair. Hello, Talita. I am from Delaware, Wilmington, Delaware, in the USA, next to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I live by Maryland and New Jersey. I'm trying. And look, this is the first application. I'm already in my head, but there's one more application I'm going after. Now, I do this every summer. Just want to be blonde. And you like, no, blonde hair doesn't strengthen your hair. That's why I have to, curl cream, the curl enhancer smoothing. And my grandkids tell me what to get because they got blonde hair and they try to help me get my hair strengthened. And they told me it's got to be this protective. It says for protective styles, 96% frizz control. I put this in. I never knew this existed. Loose. And I bought the old time rollers. I know she told me to get rods, but I bought the old time rollers and rolled it up, sponge rollers, because I knew how to use those. And so I put there's a mousse on last night, and rolled it up, and got here this morning, and just recently start taking the roller out and picking it with my fingers. So I'm not, and I keep patting because I want it to appear shorter, because this side and back is a whole lot longer than the front, and the front is shorter because the front is the part of my hair that I'm trying to get to grow more. So I'm trying, that's why I wanted to cut it down to 2 inches, but I didn't. My granddaughter said no. Because I wanted to get it cut down so it all matchy. You know what I mean? So I keep patting this, trying to get this to very short. So I'm in transition with my head. And I live in Wilmington, Delaware. I was raised in Jersey City. Oh, really? Yeah, I was born and raised in here. Some people like, Wilmington, Delaware, where's that? Wilmington, Delaware. Where's that? But I just know it's right by Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Because I can drive to Philadelphia and be there in a half hour on 95. So that's not the thing. And it's not only an hour from Elkton, Maryland, because we go to Golden Corral Restaurant in Elkton, Maryland. So it only takes me about an hour to get to Elkton, Maryland from Wilmington. Because I'll be going to the restaurant. Yesterday, we took her mom. She wanted to go to the Cheddars, but we went there yesterday for Mother's Day. I picked up my daughter and her kids, and I treated them for Mother's Day because I wanted them to get out of the house. Because my daughter's a mom and a grandma, so I'm like, come on, you ain't sitting in no house on Mother's Day. Come on, kids, get ready, come on, y'all going with me. Yep, so it was my daughter, my grandkids, my great grandkids went with their mom. My oldest granddaughter was with me. She was 26 I have a son that'll be 39 for 28 this month. My oldest son, named Melvin, he'll be 45. 45. Wow, where did time go? I got kids that old.
gonna be 45 this year. I got a few teeth left. I never had false teeth before, but as you get, I gotta have comedy in my life, yo. I gotta have laughter as a medication, yo. But child, menopause, they be trying to do a trick on you. I gotta put Vaseline, my best friend, I keep Vaseline around and lotion around and I'll tell you. So it's okay sometimes to try to work on your appearance a little bit. My metabolism then shot down and nothing, so I can smell food and gain weight. Smell food and gain weight. I'm like, oh my baby. So I gotta figure out how to eat more protein, not as many carbs. But I ain't giving up all my carbs. You can forget that. And I gotta cut down on sugar. I have cut down on sugar, but I can't cut out sugar. But to cut down on sugar, this stuff I'm working on, trying to eat on salads. Now yesterday, I ate my only meal at Cheddar's. I had small house salad. Then I had ribs. I might eat about 8 of the fries because I didn't really like them fries, but drank a little bit of something to drink, but not much. So I probably lost a pound overnight because I didn't eat much yesterday. But I got some of my rib I brought to work today because you can't be wasting food. So anyhow, I just want to talk about my family. So, I went to church yesterday with my mom. Everything was great. So, the stuff you gotta do when you're trying to save your teeth, when you're trying to, this is my third marriage. We've been together for 17 years. I can't even believe it. Because men could be a trip, a real trip. I like my channel because I keep it real. A lot of people like to be on here just to hear me talk about relationship drama, and how people ain't always faithful and people do a whole lot of stuff that they shouldn't do. They talk about I love you. You never been married and talk about I love you. I be like, well, love should have brought you home last night, like Tony Braxton sang. And I love the Lord, but I know music, and I know a lot of music because my father played the guitar. My granddaddy music is just in the blood, and so I can think of a song for everybody. So, God called me to be evangelist at age 13, and I was shy and quiet, and I'm like, really? Do you know what goes on in my life? You don't want me to be something. You gotta be joking. But he knew my testimony, things I've been through in life would help a lot of people just to share my story and journey. So I should have about 10 books out, but they're expensive. And I got this first book, which a friend of mine retired and she got into self-publishing and she published the book for me, uploaded it to Amazon. So I need to be doing more and sharing my journey and my story, and some of your story you don't want to think about it, but it ain't too kind. A lot of stuff I've been through, but it helps people, to be honest and be truthful and know that you can be a Christian and everything wasn't Christianese and everything wasn't perfect and good, and I made mistakes, and, looking for love in all the wrong places and then here, there, and all the times. Since 3 years, still good friends with my you know, so oh, that's nice. That's really good. If you can find anybody to be good friends with, that's a blessing. A blessing, a blessing, a blessing. Yes, it is. So, Chad, great grandma, I'm just gonna look at her stuff right here. I'm be staring at me. When I'm at work, we gotta wear this gray. I'm retiring this year though, but this gray shirt was really going in the laundromat again today. Oh my God, this is not something I want to wear gray shirts and blue pants every day. So I don't need to wear much of my clothes. When I retire, I have tons of clothes at home I can begin to wear and do clothes hauls so I can put on my own clothes and matchy, but my own stuff. I'll feel better. Then I can put some polish on, which you will see that on to all that stuff. Because I would have stuck myself in the eye if I had on my hair. If I had long freaking hair, and stuck myself in the eye and it just ain't gonna work. Yeah, I have a lot of clothes. Gave away a lot of clothes. Plus size. They always think it should be plus size model. I pray to be bigger, but now that I want to be smaller, but not small, but smaller. But I did. I used to be skinny and macaroni all my life. Then. I want to be robust. Thick with the hips and the boobs and butt, because I had nothing, just a stick. You know, like I don't roll on top of it. So, yeah, I like shoes too, but honey, goddamn, with all this fat, I can't wear no bunch of heels. Honey, no heels should be there. No, sirree. But bring me up a flat little shoe, and I'll be all right. I'll sit around the slipper and bring that up for me. And now I'm dealing with this left knee, what do you call that? Osteoarthritis, Baker cyst on the back of my knee. Oh, that can be painful. And you think you're trying to be cute, or it will remind you this arthritis in my left knee behind, and remind me you is not all that dude darling. So I can't walk as fast. You can't do everything. Oh, hardy horse. All right. Anyway, I said I ain't ready to go get no cane. I'm not ready for all that stuff yet. So I gotta do something. My sister said, you better get a cane. My mom got a cane. My sister got a cane. Well, I said, I can't get the cane. So I'm gonna just be getting on that stationary bike, or I know I can't rotate the knee a lot. I really I can't, but to do the best I can. And Saturday, me and hubby went to the movies, and the doggone escalator going up was broke, and the elevator was broke. So I know I ain't supposed to be walking up no long escalators. The escalator don't go up, so you walk, and I like, look. And I told the guy, when I got up there, I'm not supposed to be doing all this walking up. I got steps I gotta walk up in my house to get to the second floor, but I ain't supposed to do a whole lot of bending, a lot of bending of the knee, so it's gonna give me free popcorn and drink like that's gonna cure my knee. But anyhow, yeah, we went to the movies. Then coming out the movies, I had to walk down the escalator. Okay, y'all still didn't get this fixed. And so it's a ton of people up there. I told the whole crowd, y'all gonna have to be patient because I cannot, to bend my knee, I gotta take my time. One, walk like that, down the steps. One, and then one. I can't like everybody running down. I cannot do all that. So, Anyway, so we went to the show last night, the Playhouse, to see some more. That's a comedy. We bought the tickets for that for me for Mother's Day. So that was nice. And the car was parked only like a block away. So that wasn't bad. I walked one block, and then a block when you get in the Playhouse, because you still got to walk away. And that wasn't too bad. 2 blocks, 2 cars, 2 blocks away. So that wasn't too bad. So, but anyway, God is good. He's been good to me my whole life. But everything I've been to, God has been good to me. He's been my best friend. So that's why I talk about the Lord every day. So I always tell people, if you want to hear about the Lord, I don't care, because I'm going to talk about him anyway, because he wakes me up every morning. He gives me something positive to say. You know what I'm saying? And so, some days, you're going to get a hot flash day, and night sweats, mood swings, and I don't be what to be sweating. I had to tell her, oh my God! I wake up 4 o'clock in the morning, I get up 4 something anyway to be here by 6. It's 3 something, so I got only an hour. And I'm like, can you turn the air on or the fan on or something? He didn't have nothing on, so I was sweating and sweating and sweating. I'm like, hot flashes, night sweat. And I never dealt with arthritis or had much arthritis at all. My family do, but I didn't really have it. So when I'm jumping in place, I'm already a big girl, so you shouldn't have been jumping no way. But I was at work in these hardwood floors. I didn't know you were doing a bunch of jumping on hardwood floors as you get older. I didn't know that. So I'm trying to walk in place and jog in place and, do the videos on here. Try to march in place and jog in place and step to the left, step, and getting good at it and trying to march in place. Honey, that evening, that's how I got the Baker cyst. All that pounding and pounded up my kneecap and start getting fluid back in your knee. That's what's called a Baker cyst. It's fluid. And I was like, oh my gravy. Oh no, no. No. So when you get home and walk, and they tell you stay in the bed, I can't stay in no bed every day. How am I gonna get outside? I gotta go to the job. I gotta go somewhere. So this has been a process, but it's not as bad. But that's because I keep going and pushing myself. But my son got a Baker cyst now, and he. On his job, he stands a lot, and he was trying to keep from falling with stuff in his hand, and he did something and jarred up his knee, and he got an instant Baker cyst. I just never heard of Baker cyst. This is new to me. My sister told me I didn't have that bad. I'm like, yeah, but I ain't want none. So they said it's a form of osteoarthritis. Getting older, you got arthritis and get fluid. So anyhow, Lord Jesus, thank you, Jesus. I can use a healing on this, okay? So I try to keep a sense of humor, But anyway, I'm at work. This video was pretty much just me trying to pick on this head and put on my little light makeup and just telling people how my Mother's Day was, which was pretty good. I treated my family, my daughter and grandkids out. You also been treating me. Oh, my Sunday birthday was here today. I forgot about that. It says real rose dipped in 24 karat gold. this is something from my son. Well, I was running out the door this morning, running out the door, and my son gave me this. So I have not looked at this. I have not looked at this yet. And so I'll be seeing for the first time what's in here. Wow. Certificate of authenticity. Authenticity. This certificate of authenticity carries a guarantee that this rose is made of real rose which has been handcrafted and preserved through 65-step process to then lift the 24 karat gold to remain forever gold. Really? This is something to love. Isn't that beautiful? I have to do a little video on that. I love it, 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 love it. Wow. My son must have seen something I liked it, because I said something about this not too long ago. My son, but something I seen, he must have knew I wanted something like that. Oh, this is nice. Yes, it is. Really, it is. You know, I ain't gonna want to take it out of this. This is really nice. This is something I like this. It's just like nice, pretty, simple stuff. Nice, pretty, simple things. Okay. Isn't that wonderful for my son? That's nice. I'm sure I will tell him how I think of him. But anyway, y'all, this is it. It's simple. 1 hour and 12 minutes. When my posse group is on here, sometimes they be having me on here for 2 and 3 hours. They're like, look, we ain't got to stay on here for the 2 or 3 hours. All right. Anyway. But I love y'all. I appreciate y'all visiting me. We welcome new subscribers, new members. This channel, Grandma Donna's Wisdom Bites, is really like a family channel, love channel. Because when I share my heart, it's in love. You can come on here to laugh. You can come on here for some prayer. You come on here to hear about the Lord. You come on here to hear about your hair or bad hair day or good hair day, or whether you can exercise if you eat too much. I share what I eat, whether you can eat healthier, how to eat healthier, and it's just transparency. The Lord allows me to be transparent because there's so many people that's not real. Just the one thing about me, people have learned, he is real. She really does what she says. Duh, this is me. You know, I don't have a fake name. I said my name's Donna Hall. I give people my actual phone number, or I will text you. I said happy Mother's Day to a lot of people that text me. This is my second phone, iPhone. To those of you who want to text me, I will say, you know, send something, good morning or whatever. But my real phone number to this phone, not that phone. I have 2 cell phones. It's area code 302 for Delaware, if you want to write it down. Blue box. Area code 302 490 3408. That's this cell phone. If you text me, I will text. A lot of my subscribers do text me. Say good morning. We say that. I say happy Mother's Day to them yesterday. Some of them. You know, not all of them, because they ain't all got my phone number. But my little Posse, we twins. So we just cool like that. Because this is more like a family channel. Someone call me mom, godmom, auntie, cousin, all that stuff. And some of the people on here is my real life family, real blood family. And, it's just like that. So I gotta go to the post office today. One of my subscribers sent me something in the mail today. You better get to the post office and get my package. You gotta keep reminding me because I don't probably go to the post office. But they made me get this P.O. box for this channel, post office, so we can send you something. So my birthday's next month, June the 8th, and I'll be 64. So they wanted my address, so that's why I did it for them. Thank you. You have a blessed day too. I don't know, Elijah. But you have a wonderful and amazing and blessed day on purpose in Jesus' name. How you doing? So all of you, my children, well wishers, I love you. Remember to take them wherever you go and allow him to become your constant companion. Okay? Love you guys. See you soon.